I was boiling down.
Time yet?
Nope.
Is that Vernal up ahead?
It's dead enough to be.
Sure is dead. What time waiting for?
3, I guess.
What are you going to say to her?
I ain't thought it up yet.
Hank, pick you because you got away with the women?
I suppose.
What if she don't do like you say?
I don't know. I ain't never killed me a woman before.
Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger, and this is Vernal, Utah Territory, 1878. A hot July afternoon when Slouch and Beaver, 2 of Hank Lanier's gunpokes, rode into town looking for a lady, a woman they had never seen or ever met. I call this story Learnin at Dirty Devil.
Hey, Slouch, how you going to say it?
Whole proposition's kind of loco, ain't it? Well, let's see. Ma'am, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Joe Moresby. The friends call me Slouch. I'm a gunpoke for Hank Lanier. Now, you ain't never heard of Hank, ma'am. He runs this here valley. He's got a 12-year-old boy that ain't had no education since his ma died. Hank sure would be mighty pleased if you was to come on up to the Dirty Devil and teach his brat. Just enough for a cattle rustler's son to know. So, pack your duds, ma'am, and let's get moving.
Slouch, you sure have a way to palaver with big words.
3 o'clock. This ride. When we get to town, you keep your eye on the street. Right. I'll get us a schoolmarm. Wait here.
Right.
Yes?
Where is she?
Where is who?
The schoolmarm. They said up at Lee's Ferry there's a new teacher here in Vernal.
Yeah, there is. I'm in.
You? The schoolmarm? Hank will nearly die laughing.
Why? Back east where I'm from, there are a lot of men teachers.
East? It figures. Been here long?
Yeah, I just arrived.
I got a proposition.
Oh, well, if it's tutoring you want.
If it's what?
I mean, if you want me to teach you to read and write, I can assure you no one...
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some book learning. But it ain't for me. It's for Hank Lanier's kid, Jack, up to Dirty Devil.
Up to what?
You are green, ain't you, mister? Everybody in these parts has heard of Dirty Devil. Smack plumb on the Dirty Devil River. Now, Hank Lanier wants a teacher up there. And, mister, you're it.
I'm afraid you don't understand. I'm under contract. Brought out to Utah by the territorial governor. Now, I can't simply change my assignment without proper authorization.
Well, you got it, Mr. Schoolmarm. From Hank Lanier and me. Because Hank Lanier is the law in Dirty Devil. And in this here town, too.
Well, I've got something to say about that.
Get your duds, Mr. Schoolmarm. Because you're moving. Now.
I think you better leave.
Sure. With you.
figure on sleeping up there?
Maybe he figures on riding on ahead and presenting himself to Hank.
Yeah, you get up some victuals, and that'll bring him down.
Right.
Well, now, that's better. You're catching on fast.
You can get me there, but you won't keep me there.
And the only way you leave is stretched out in a pine box.
You know, Hank don't like to lose none of his men.
Alive, that is.
Ha!
Beaver, get that rope!
Hey, Slouch, what have you got there?
I got me a schoolmarm, boy.
Oh, boy.
What'd you bring us, Slouch? That certainly ain't no sheriff.
That's a schoolmarm.
A schoolmarm?
Slouch! Who's that you got there?
Your schoolmarm.
What kind of a joke is this?
It's a teacher. Leastways, I found him in a schoolhouse in Vernal.
You, come here. What's your name?
Ralph Edmonds. And I resent.
Nobody asked you, Edmonds. You know how to teach?
I presume so.
You brought me some schoolmarm.
But he's all there was.
You pass any cavalry down the flats?
Didn't see a single soldier boy. Especially down at Lee's Ferry. Hank, that bank is ripe.
Don't tell me when it's ripe.
Well, Beaver and me could have took it ourselves.
When you gonna catch on, Slouch? Who gives the orders around here?
With me.
Come on in. Who asked you to come in here? Now go on, get out. Get out. A little learning, that's what that kid needs. A little manners, too.
I can see.
Oh, he obeys me pretty good. He gets a whack if he don't. And he loves me all right, I'm sure of that. And I'm sort of fond of him, too. But I daren't show it in front of the boys.
Why not?
Yeah, they wouldn't understand it. But that ain't none of your business. Now, you're here to teach my Jack reading, writing, and arithmetic. Just about what he needs.
I'm here under duress.
And one more thing. Little geography. I want him to know what's going on outside Dirty Devil in the valley. He'll need that when he grows up.
Mr. Lanier.
And don't teach him any lies, you hear? I don't want him to be like the rest of that scum out there. Just teach him to obey his old man and respect him.
None for me. You can't keep me here against my will.
I didn't hear you say that, Edmonds.
I meant it.
Did you see them guards when you come through?
You don't scare me.
I run this valley just like an army. My boys got orders to shoot anything that moves without my say-so. When Jack's got his learning, then we'll see.
And if I refuse to teach him?
Nobody refuses me, mister. Nobody.
Try it once more.
John gave the ball to Tom. Thank you, said Tom.
Oh, shucks, Mr. Ralph, what good's this?
You're doing very well. Reading does lots of good.
Ain't as good as shooting coyote.
It isn't as good as shooting coyote.
And that's geography stuff. I am never going to see any of them places. So I read about them.
Your father wants you to know about the world out there. He told me so.
What good's book learning if you spend most of your time in the saddle anyway?
Well, many times when you're not riding, and you're alone, you want to know things, understand things. And now, if you like, I'll read you some more of King Arthur. My good blade carves the casques of men. My tough lance thrusteth sure. My strength is as the strength of 10, because my heart is pure.
8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is... 8 times 5 is...
Say it by fives if that's easier, Jack.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's 40.
Once more, the eights.
8 times 1
You're
is 8.
distracting the boy.
Just watching.
This isn't a show.
It is to me. Watching what you're doing to Hank's kid.
I told you to stay away from here.
Your pa wants you. Now, what'd you say?
I've said to stay away from here. Go ahead, your father's waiting.
You like trouble, huh? Well, you get it.
Just stay away.
He was the one that put the kid up to help in Beaver.
What are you talking about?
He got bullwhipped by Hank for disobeying orders at Lee's Ferry the other night when our men got killed. When we got back, Hank laid on 20 stripes with orders to bring Beaver no food, no water, nothing. And this morning, the kid sneaks Beaver water and grub. We figured it's you who done it.
Yeah. I suppose in a way I did do it.
I want to talk to you. Tell him what you told me.
You're hurting the boy.
Well, he's my son, ain't he? You mean he was your son? Shut up! Tell him, Jack.
Go ahead, Jack. Speak up.
I said it was wrong for Pa and the boys to go robbing and killing down at Lee's Ferry.
That's right. That's what he said. And what else? Well, go on, speak up. He gave you a big mouth.
I told him I helped Beaver because I wanted to be like a knight of the round table.
That's right. That's what he said. It ain't no surprise to me where it all come from.
He did no wrong.
He did no wrong. He knows when I punish one of my men, I'm doing right. When I say Beaver gets no grub and no drink, that's the law! Now, both of you, get out of here. The teacher and I got words. Why don't you let me and the fellas... Beat it!
Go ahead, Jack. It's all right.
You got him pretty good, ain't you? Leastwise, you think you have. Well, he's still my son.
I never doubted it.
And all that talk against robbing and killing, that come from you.
You might say so. It's flattering if you do.
Don't make jokes with me, Edmonds. You poisoned my own flesh and blood against me under my own roof. He used to love me. Now, all of a sudden, he's telling me what's right and what's wrong. His own man. Well, stop it. Stop putting that stuff in his head.
You dragged me out here to teach him. That's what I'm doing.
The 3 R's.
I'm teaching him in the only way I know how. What your son sees, he sees himself. It doesn't take me.
You're taking my son from me, Edmonds. Everybody in camp says so.
He's growing up. And he's beginning to understand.
And you told him how. But you're not going to tell him anymore.
What are you going to do? Shoot me? Or whip me like you whipped Beaver? Sure, go ahead. Make an example of me in front of your son. That'll teach him to love you.
Now listen to me, Edmonds. I'm going to give you one more chance. If that boy comes to me with preachments once more...
And if he doesn't, I will have failed.
You got to thinking of that boy.
But if it wasn't his fault, why'd he whip Beaver? I'll tell you, next time he'll whip any one of us.
He'll go on as long as he's boss. The time's coming. I've made up my mind. I'm sending Edmonds back. Back? I'd be inviting the cavalry right in here. I'll take that chance. Give him a horse and let him go. That's asking for trouble. I gave an order, Slouch.
What about the cavalry, Hank?
They've been riding up and down this territory for 2 years and they ain't found us yet. You turn that school teacher loose and they'll come calling here in a week.
You get a mind to get rid of that teacher, that's your business. But how? That's our business.
No. The kid would hold it against me for the rest of his life. It would tell him that everything the teacher said was right. The kid's got eyes and ears. You think he don't know? He knows what we are. Especially he knows what you are.
Slouch is right. I say we kill him.
Look, you give him a horse and tell him he's free. And you tell the kid Edmonds wanted to go back. The kid'll hate him. And then he'll forget him. And when he gets to Rattlesnake Bend, I'll be there.
There ain't no other way.
No! Edmonds goes free. Any other way, the kid'll know. How, Hank? How? You look at me and tell.
You remember what I told you about books? They're about the most precious things there are. I'm giving you these.
Thanks, Mr. Ralph.
Idols of the King. It's my favorite reading. I hope someday it'll be yours.
You aren't never coming back, are you, Mr. Ralph?
Maybe. Someday. Goodbye.
Bye.
Jack! Hey, Jack! Jack, where are you? Got something for you, boy. Come see what I got. It's a book. It's got pictures in it. Where are you, Jack? Jack! For me, boy. Where's Jack?
I ain't seen him.
And Slouch, where is he?
Where is he, Zimmer? He didn't say that here.
come with you, Mr. Ralph.
To the canyon entrance, Jack, no further.
To wherever you're going. That's what I mean.
No, Jack, you belong with your father. He needs your help. And helping others makes the strength of 10. Remember.
Yes, Mr. Ralph.
We'll ride together as far as the entrance. And then you must return.
You're in my way, Hank! Don't stop me! Put down that rifle, Slouch! Slouch, put down that rifle or I'll kill you!
You keep going with him.
I'll get you back to camp.
No. It's too late. They're waiting to finish me off. My time was due.
You need a doctor.
You and with all you're learning, you ought to know a dead man when you see one.
Pa!
Will you do for him like I wanted to? Say something over me, son. Say something you learned.
My strength is as the strength of 10. Because my heart is pure.
They took Hank Lanier's body down to the flatlands and gave him a decent burial. Soon peace and a new name came to Dirty Devil. Today they call it Fremont River. And the old rustler's hideaway is just a memory. Thanks to teachers like Ralph Edmonds and learning books like this McGuffey's Reader of That Day, which I hold here in my hand.
Every ounce of gold we can send from California will bring victory that much closer for our cause, the cause of the Confederacy.
Only way to treat a Yankee spy. Maybe that'll teach Mr. Ulysses S. Grant not to meddle in our affairs.
Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger. It is the year 1863 at the height of the Civil War. Intelligence reports to Union headquarters indicate a secret society operating in San Francisco, which is sending money by the tens of thousands of dollars to the Confederate cause. It is vitally important that this Committee of 30, as it's called, be broken up, and soon, before the largest shipment of cash to date leaves the port. General Grant thinks he's found the man who can do it. Captain Lynn Parker, the Yankee Confederate.
Amazing. The resemblance. Parker, Your specific duties are, first and foremost, intercept that next shipment of money. The largest so far, according to our intelligence. Secondly, break up that ring if you can. Get the leader, the brains behind it.
Is his identity known, sir?
He is a woman.
A woman? Well,
Parker, it isn't because of your ability with the fair sex you've been selected for this assignment. It's because of your uncanny likeness to this gentleman. Captain Dupontier. He's a Confederate prisoner in Benton Barracks.
It's amazing. Enough like me to be my brother.
Enough like you to be you. Or for you to be him. You'll report to Colonel Adrian at Benton Barracks. He'll be expecting you, and good luck, Parker.
Your name? Lafayette Charles Dupontier, II.
Again.
Lafayette Charles Dupontier, II. My father operated a gambling boat. My sister's name was Renee, my brother Charles. They were both killed when the Yankees raided our town.
Your mother?
Dead, cholera.
Father?
Killed running guns through the blockade.
What was the name of the gambling ship?
New Orleans Mermaid.
Well, I think you're as ready as you'll ever be. Everything's been arranged for your escape. Once you're in San Francisco, you'll be on your own. And, Captain, a reminder. The last man who tried to break up the committee was shot in an apartment above a gambling house called the Lucky Garter.
The Lucky Garter. Sounds like the place to begin, then.
Or end.
Hooray for the Confederacy. Any way you mix it, the South is a South, any way they fix it. Beg pardon, gentlemen, would you all care to, Yankees. When the Northerners go to bed, the devil keeps working in a Southerner's head. Oh!
Hey, wait a minute here.
You look like a Southern gentleman. Let's drink to the South, huh? Here's to the President. Jefferson Davis!
Look, wait a minute here.
Huh?
Look, you keep talking like this, you're going to get yourself in a mess of trouble.
You don't like Jefferson Davis? He don't like Jefferson Davis. Well, sir, I guess I'm just going to have to show you a little lesson. On guard!
You take him to my place.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. More bets, please. $10 the winner.
Why, if it isn't His Royal Highness, Dandy the Duke.
Never mind the charm bell. Who's in there?
You're welcome to look under the bed, Dandy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Belle. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm crazy about you. You know that? The trouble is you attract men too easily.
You know you're the only man I want to attract.
You mean that? Belle, do you really mean that?
What was that rumpus downstairs when you pulled up?
Oh, just some Southern boy fighting a war down on the sidewalk. I had him taken to my place. He can sleep at home. I didn't want him attracting any attention. Good-looking boy. Probably comes from a good family. Might have some money.
Well, why don't you find out who he is? Committee's always looking for those who might be useful.
Anything you say, Belle. Anything. Wake up. Wake up, mister. You're gonna sleep your life away.
Where in the hell? Who the devil are you?
Well, my name is Dandy Martin, and this is my apartment.
All that's left of the family fortune. Oh, my name is Dupontier.
Lafayette Francis Dupontier II.
How do you know that?
I took the liberty of removing your billfold for safekeeping, Captain.
Was that necessary?
Well, we have to be careful who we associate with these days. Word has it that you escaped.
It'll take more than you to recapture me.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Now, look, you listen to me. I wasn't your friend. Would you be here now? With your money safe, your billfold intact?
You're right. My apologies.
Forget it. Well, what are your plans?
Oh, I'm going to live it up with this money, and then I'm going to go back and fight like the devil.
Well, as long as you're going to spend that, Ward, why don't you spend it where it'll do our cause the most good?
Our cause? You mean your sympathies are with the South, too?
Well, not all of us wanted California to join the Union side.
I heard that there are a lot of Southerners around here.
Well, there are. And when I learned who you were, I was able to arrange a nice surprise for you.
You don't say.
Your Uncle Pierre has escaped. He's here in San Francisco.
Oh, my Uncle Pierre.
Well, it's great, isn't it? I mean, he was reported missing and presumed dead. And to have him suddenly alive? Oh, look, you make ready, yeah? I'll take you to see him. Hurry up now. Your uncle's anxious to see you. Act as if you've never seen a gambling hall before.
I was raised in one. My father owned a gambling boat, the New Orleans Mermaid.
So your uncle said. Oh, right this way. Oh, Belle, this is my young friend I was telling you about. Captain Dupontier, my fiancée, Belle Waverly. Captain?
Miss Waverly.
How do you do, Captain? Won't you come in?
We've been expecting you. Here's your uncle. Why, Captain Dupontier, don't you recognize your own uncle?
My uncle. My Uncle Pierre?
Of course. Don't you recognize him?
If one of these men claimed to be a relative of mine, he's an imposter, Miss Waverly.
You mean you don't recognize me? Why, that's ridiculous.
I mean, sir, I've never set eyes on you before in my life.
And you're absolutely right, young man.
Oh, it's terrible to distrust our friends, Captain. But these days we just can't be too careful. That's why we devise these silly little tests.
It was very clever of you. I did have an Uncle Pierre.
but he was killed early in the war. But why all this secrecy? Even if California did vote Union, there's no law against believing in the Southern cause.
Some of us do more than just believe in it, Captain de Pontier. We help. There have been Union spies sent here, and so far we've been able to take care of them.
I'm sure glad to hear that.
Dandy, would you excuse us? I have committee business to discuss with Captain de Pontier. Gentlemen. You've heard of the Committee of 30, Captain.
Vaguely. But I don't know who they are.
They don't even know each other. That's how secret their operations are.
Somebody must know who they are.
You're looking at that somebody, Captain.
Miss Bell, if it's a contribution you want.
No. Keep your money. I think we may find a greater use for your services.
What'd you have in mind?
We'll let you know when the time comes. Refreshment, Captain?
No more bets, please.
What a wonderful young man, Dandy. It's just like old times.
You must be very proud of your fiancée, Dandy. She's real people. Real Southern people.
And I might remind you, pledged.
Oh, I won't forget that for a minute.
I'll remind you, in case you should happen to.
Place your bets, please. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I've been lucky so far meeting folks like you. Maybe my luck will hold at the tables. What's your favorite number, Miss Bell?
Try 31 black.
No more bets.
I'm on my way. Oh, the champagne, is it private stock, or can I have the bartender send over a bottle?
It's private stock. But since you're a special guest, I'll send you over a bottle.
Thank you, honey.
Place your bets, please.
Honey, champagne kissing. What's going on here?
Keep your voice down. I told you the committee was in need of a courier soon. One who's young and reckless enough to risk his neck.
31 blind. The winner.
Well, I don't trust him. Even if he did pass that test.
We'll keep watching him. We'll only use him if there's nothing suspicious.
And if we find something that is?
Well, I'll leave him to you, Dandy.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets.
Hey, honey. Cash these in for me, please.
Take this note to Captain Randolph on the Pacific Star.
Is he getting the passenger?
Yes.
Good. Good. 10 days with Captain Lafayette Francis du Pontier is enough for me. Wait a minute. Belle, why are you sending me? That boat is anchored way out beyond breakwater. That's going to take a couple of hours. Oh, is that what you want? Belle, is that what you want? You get rid of me and have a few precious moments with the Pontier before he leaves? Is that what you want, honey?
Daddy, I'm sending you because you're the only man I can trust.
No more bets,
You know the city's full of Union soldiers. If another man were caught, he might be... We might talk.
Bill. Honey.
Daddy, please.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid you've cleaned me out.
Captain, would you like to solace yourself with a bottle of champagne upstairs?
Well, I couldn't think of a nicer way to ease the ache of an empty purse. Gentlemen, good night.
I told you I'd let you know when the committee could use your services. That time has come. Captain, There's an even $500,000 here. We're turning it over to you.
To me?
Yes. For delivery to Jefferson Davis.
Oh, I'm deeply honored. Believe me, I'll guard it with my life.
Your life won't be worth much if you don't, Captain. A ship, the Pacific Star, is sailing down the coast at dawn. You'll be escorted aboard in 3 hours. You'll debark at San Diego, where another escort will take you overland to Texas. Your instructions have all been written out.
It's very difficult for me to express my gratitude to your having chosen me for the job.
I think we've chosen well. Here are your instructions, Captain. Read them when you get aboard. You may need this.
Belle, I'll always remember you with deep affection. No matter what happens, remember that.
What do you mean by that?
War's a strange business. One never knows.
There's your escort. Come in. Good luck and safe journey.
Your boat is waiting on you, Captain.
Well, Dandy, I sure am glad I got a chance to see you before I left.
We haven't much time, Captain.
Yeah, I want to thank you for your hospitality, Dandy, and for the little gambling lesson you gave me. But most of all, I want to thank you for sharing so many things with me. Your apartment, for one thing, and Miss Honeybell. Now I know what we're fighting for.
How dare you insult that woman's honor?
Honor?
We have no time for that, Dandy.
I'm sure I wasn't the first.
Let's move. Those shots will bring the police.
Your cabin's number 2. We'll be underway in a few minutes now. Prepare to cast off! Aye, aye, sir!
I'd be. Took a lot of hurrying through back streets to get here before you. We've nothing left to share now, DePontier. Not even the Southern cause. I'm relieving you of that money. But first, I'm gonna kill you. All right. You start walking. Go ahead.
Cast off! Aye, aye, sir.
When you reach the deck, you drop the bags. it'll be quick. Just one fast push and over the rail you go. Kind of painless, too.
You're heading for trouble.
Oh, no. They'll be out beyond the Golden Gate before you're ever missed. And that money, they'll think you made off with it. Captain de Pontier. All right, let's go. All right, put the bags down. On the deck, Duponier, on the deck. Duponier, he made off with the money.
It's a job well done, Captain. The committee will just disintegrate. War's a rough game, Captain. And assignments like this are just about the worst part of it. I killed Bell. Just as sure as if I'd have pulled the trigger myself.
I have here some real Confederate money. Money that played such an important part in the Civil War. But equally important was the part played by espionage, particularly when the opposing spies were a man and a woman. It takes a rare courage to play the game out to the bitter end, especially if the spy is as much of a human being as young Captain Parker, the Yankee Confederate.
We're taking over. Come on out with your hands up. We'll give you no trouble. You got till I count 10.
You try to jump this mine, we'll blow it up. These kegs are full of gunpowder.
That'll hold them, maybe, until Colonel Fremont gets here.
Death Valley days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger. The owner of this mine is none other than John C. Fremont, the famous American explorer and Army officer who was instrumental in winning California's independence from Mexico. Well, the Mexican War is over, but Colonel Fremont is now in the thick of a fierce personal battle, fighting for title to the so-called Mariposa Grant in the wilds of the Sierra foothills where gold has been discovered. His strongest weapon is his wife, Jessie, the gentle sword. Already, 2 of the mines on the land have been jumped by another outfit who claim ownership. Now, in spite of a ruling of the courts in favor of Fremont, this same outfit, known as the Merced Mining Company, has moved to take over his 3rd and last mine, the Pine Tree. The bad news is just being brought to Fremont.
So it's happened. Wait for me outside.
cause for alarm. Simply have to leave for a couple of hours on business.
Business at this time of the night? What sort of business? It's a pine tree, isn't it? They've jumped the pine tree, too. How much more have we got to pay for this land? A fortune in money, our home in San Francisco, and now this. Riding out in the middle of the night, wearing a gun.
Please, Jesse, you must go back to bed before you wake the children. They've had enough scares.
Morning, Mother. Your coffee's already poured.
Oh, good morning, Lily. Thank you, dear.
Are you feeling all right, Mother? You look tired.
Oh, I'm fine. I just didn't sleep very well last night for some reason or another.
Morning, Mom.
Good morning, Frank.
Morning, Mom.
Good morning, Charles.
A tall stack, Lily. A giant tall stack. Me too, Lily.
Quiet, you two.
Buenos dias, senora.
Good morning, Jose.
Good morning, Jose. Good morning,
Good morning.
Jose.
Good morning.
Jose, when you've finished your breakfast, I want you to hitch up the cabbage for me.
No, senora. You must not go out. Not with the trouble at the mine.
What's wrong at the mine?
Nothing, dear.
It is a Merced bunch. Last night they jumped the pine tree. Your father, he goes to stop them. But only we do not know what has happened yet. There has been no word.
We'll fight them, Mother. Frank and I can both handle a rifle. Jose taught us. Yes, Mother. We'll shoot them all dead.
Now stop it. There was no need of them knowing.
I'm sorry, senora. But you are like my own family. I cannot stand to see harm come to any one of you.
Mother, Douglas Fox is at the pine tree.
I know. But the trouble's most likely been settled by now, Lily. Hitch up the carriage after breakfast, Jose.
Susan.
Mother, I'm going with you.
Us too.
No, you must all stay here. And Jose, you must stay with them.
Si, senora, I will stay with them.
Now you mustn't worry. There's no cause. Your father has handled much bigger problems in the Merced Company. Now let's all sit down and have breakfast.
Morning, Mrs. Fremont. What are you doing way out here?
I'm afraid I don't know you, sir.
These men and me, we work for the Merced Mining Company. They call me Blaster, ma'am. On account that's my job. Now, maybe you'll answer my question. What do you want out here?
I would like to see the colonel. Do you know his whereabouts?
Sure. He's inside the mine.
I wish to see him.
No, I'm afraid you... Yeah, I reckon you can see your husband if you want to. Maybe you can talk some sense into that stubborn old warhorse.
Jesse! You shouldn't have come here.
What in the name of heaven's going on?
Exactly what it looks like. That Merced outfit is determined to take over the pine tree, and we're just as determined to stop them.
This is insane. The courts will handle this.
The courts? Jesse, a recent ruling by the court states that anyone can enter and take possession of an unoccupied mine, even though it was occupied 5 minutes before, and thousands of dollars were invested in it. That was the fate of our Black Drift, of our Josephine mines. But it'll not be the fate of the pine tree. When they swooped down, my men threw up this barricade of gunpowder, gave them exactly the same answer I did when I arrived. That residents surrender this mine to them, I'd blow it up in their faces.
John!
It's all right, Jesse. There'll be no attack. Help's on its way. I managed to get men started for Stockton. wire the governor at Sacramento. So, you go back to the children. All will be well.
I won't leave without you.
Jessie, I give you my word. Everything will be all right.
What about Douglas? He's only a boy. This is not his fight.
Yes, you're right. Douglas, I want you to see to it that Mrs. Fremont returns home safely.
I want to remain here with you, sir. No offense, ma'am, but I want to stay here with the colonel.
You go with Mrs. Fremont. She needs you, son.
Yes, I do need you, Douglas. I want you to come home with me.
Yes, ma'am.
I love you, John. Please be careful.
You brought out the wrong one, Mrs. Fremont.
My husband refuses to surrender his mine.
Well, you had your chance. Now you'll have to be forced out.
Forced?
Starved. Now, sooner or later, he and his men have got to eat. I got this whole area surrounded. Anybody trying to get out for food, or anybody trying to bring food in, they won't get through our guards. They just won't get through, man.
Point that gun away.
We didn't mean to frighten you, Mother. We were just preparing for an attack. The Merced gang coming to lay siege to our place.
Jose, this is your doing. Allowing these children to have guns. And Lily, I'm very disappointed in you. Allowing Jose to do this.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Well, take the boys to their room and see that they stay in their room.
Senora, there are 3 gentlemen in the parlor who wish to have urgent words with you.
Good evening, Mrs. Fremont. My name's Brown. This is Mr. Trundle. As you may have guessed, we represent the Merced Mining Company.
And we'll waste neither your time nor ours, but come straight to the point.
The men your husband sent to Stockton didn't get through.
All roads are blocked, Mrs. Fremont. The colonel is completely cut off. Yet he stubbornly refuses to listen to reason.
He's forcing us to very drastic action.
That's my suggestion. We're going to burn this house down.
Well, of course, that's only to force the colonel to divert his men to fight the fire. The pine tree can then be taken without further trouble or bloodshed.
We don't want to make it any harder than we have to on you or the children, Mrs. Fremont. You'll be allowed 24 hours to vacate. Before this time tomorrow, you must appear in the tavern at Bear Valley. From there, you'll be safely escorted off the Mariposa land. Without your husband's knowledge, of course.
If you refuse to leave, we'll burn this house down anyway. Probably have to kill your husband.
I hope not, Mrs. Fremont, but you have 24 hours.
Good night, Mrs. Fremont.
We'll fight them, Mother. They can't run us off our land. We'll fight them.
No, we must leave.
Leave?
Yes, child, as quickly as possible.
I won't go. Mother, don't you see that the only way they can defeat Father now is through us, his family? Or through you and your fear?
We are leaving, all of us. And you're to get the boys ready. Well, at once, Lily. Forgive me, John. Forgive me for my weakness.
Senora! Senora!
Senorita Lily and Douglas Fox are at this moment preparing to ride for help. I cannot stop them, Senora, but I managed to stop the boys from going along. Come on, inside.
Both of you go back to the house this instant. You wouldn't stand a chance. Every road is blocked.
Hurry, Douglas.
Get down off that horse, Lily. Douglas, stop her. Go after her and bring her back.
Have Lily and Douglas gone for help?
We must finish packing. All our personal belongings that we can carry must be gotten into the carriage. Clothes for you boys. Lily left. Douglas has gone to bring her back. I hope.
I will see to the loading of the carriage, Senor.
This is Lily's.
Last year's men, they caught me going for help. They said if I did it again, they'd kill me.
Where's Lily?
I don't know, Mrs. Fremont. Before I could catch up to her, Miss Sednan spotted me.
Lily will make it, Mom.
I'm sure she will, Mrs. Fremont.
We must finish loading the carriage.
But what if Lily isn't back before the 24 hours are up?
The carriage must be made ready.
The last load is in the carriage.
Thank you, Jose.
We will hear soon, Senora. Some coffee, Senora? It will help.
get her horse out of sight. Oh, Lily. Lily, dear.
I got through, Mother. I stayed at the Dry Creek beds and worked my way to the thicket till I got to the Williams house. You know Mr. Williams, Mother. I got him to ride to Stockton for help.
Help's on its way. You hear, Frank? Lily's got help coming. Hey!
Forgive me, Mother, for disobeying you.
You were right, dear.
I'm afraid not. Even if help does get through, Father can't possibly hold out that long without food. That Merced bunch is gonna win.
In that case, Lily must have rest and breakfast. Now, Charles and Frank, you can see to that. Jose, start unloading the carriage. I'll need the space.
Si, senora.
Mrs. Fremont, it isn't necessary for you to come into a place like this. If you'll wait outside, your escort will join you.
I came to tell you, gentlemen, that we are not vacating our home. That house belongs to us. If you burn it, we'll camp there in tents. The ground is ours, too. By right. You can kill us, all of us. But you can't kill right. You can't kill the law.
Mrs. Fremont, nobody's talking of killing you.
Glad. Because I'm on my way to the mine right now with food and water.
I'm afraid we can't allow you to do that.
There's only one thing that can stop me. A bullet. I mean it.
Mrs. Fremont, we can't control what men like Blaster will do.
If they kill me, they'll be held for murder. And you gentlemen will be just as guilty as they. Good day.
Where do you think you're going?
To the mine.
I let you go in there once before and it didn't do any good. What do you got in the back? Under that tarp?
Food and water for my husband and his men.
You turn this rig right around and go back where you came from.
Let go of that bridle. I'm going into the mine.
Over my dead body.
If necessary.
You can't even hold a gun.
If it's shoot or be shot, I'll shoot.
Jesse!
John, I'm bringing you provisions.
I'm warning her, Colonel. She tries to go through with this and I'll blast her.
Jesse, for heaven's sakes, go back.
You hear what he says?
I'm not afraid.
You've got to go back.
One move's all you gotta make.
Jesse!
Hold it, Lester! Ha! Get up!
You want to hang for murder?
Go ahead, Mrs. Fremont.
Thank you.
There goes our chance.
We never had a chance against a woman like that.
At that moment in Stockton, telegraph lines were humming Fremont's plea for help to the governor in Sacramento. Within a few hours, the California State Militia was on its way. The Merced Army quickly disbanded and vanished from the Sierras. John Fremont consequently won his lawsuit involving all three mines, and the Mariposa War was over. Jessie Fremont's devotion to her husband expressed itself in many ways, and here's one of them. The escutcheon she made for him in 1841 from the silk of her wedding gown. Fremont carried it proudly on his first campaign of exploration into the West, along with the American flag. You see this butterfly embroidered here? It's the Fremont symbol. Now, in Spanish, butterfly is mariposa. For the privilege of showing you this priceless memento, we are indebted to the Southwest Museum of Los Angeles, California. Newspapers play an important part in the life of a city, sometimes even an explosive part. Our story concerns a feud between two Carson City, Nevada papers back in the year 1896, complicated by the fact that one of the rival editors was a lady of the press.
Morning, Rusty.
Well, Miss Laura, didn't expect you back so soon.
Obviously.
How was the trip?
It's over. That's about all I can say about it.
Yeah, those things are never pleasant.
Any mail?
Bills. All your father's creditors wanting to settle up.
Where's China Joe?
Out back in the press room.
Oh, howdy, Miss Laura. Happy to see you back.
What are you doing?
Oh, need money. No pressed paper? Press shirts.
Well, you can put that stuff away. We're going to start using this room for what it was intended.
Who are you getting for editor?
Nobody.
No.
I mean me.
Well, excuse me for saying it, Miss Laura, but you don't know anything about running a paper.
I studied writing in school.
You haven't spent more than a month in Carson City in the past 2 years.
That'll give me a fresh outlook.
With elections coming on, politics is going to be the main topic.
Then we won't lack for material.
A woman writing a social column, yes, but politics, no.
That reminds me. I hear the opposition paper changed hands.
The Tribune, yeah, bought up by Colonel Emmett.
Orion Emmett?
Ornier than ever. He's running for Senate.
What's his platform?
Free silver, naturally.
Then we're for gold.
Oh, Miss Laura, that'd be suicide. Emmett's brought in the smartest editor in Nevada to write his stuff. Mike Ward. He'll drown you in printer's ink.
Well, I'm counting on you to help me. You've been on the news since it started. You know the ropes. I'm not worried.
New shirt.
I'm afraid that's just what our new editor is going to do.
Hello, Colonel. Oh, I see you've been reading the opposition's paper, too.
I thought that thing was buried with the old man.
Some relatives taking it over again. L.T. Frick.
Well, find out what he wants to support Silver and pay him.
Well, you're joking, Colonel. Look, you don't have to worry with this kind of stuff. Friends, Nevadans, countrymen lend me your ears. Whew. Sounds like the editor just discovered Shakespeare.
Yes, well, even bad editorials could be a nuisance. Up to it.
What?
Oh, excuse me.
That's all right. Is the editor in?
What can I do for you?
You're the editor?
Is there a law against it?
Well, no. No, I'm glad there isn't.
If you wish some advertising, our
No, thanks. You see, I'm Mike Ward of the Carson Tribune.
Oh.
And, as a fellow journalist, Miss Frick, it is Miss, I hope. I came over here to offer you a deal. See, Nevada is a silver state. Most of the people around here eat, sleep, work, talk, and believe in silver. The Tribune believes in it also. Matter of fact, Colonel Emmett, the owner, is campaigning on the silver platform.
I'm aware of all that.
Well, it would be worth your while if the news supported it also.
Mr. Ward, are you trying to buy me off?
Oh, Miss Frick, please. The Colonel's interest in the news is strictly philanthropic. Prosperous business means prosperous town.
The news, Mr. Ward, will prosper without any philanthropic assistance from either Colonel Emmett or you.
All right. Let's leave it this way. Ignore both issues, gold and silver.
Impossible. The paper's got to have a policy.
You know, Miss Frick, sometimes survival is the best policy.
Get out.
If you must write about the weather.
Get out.
Or the flora, or the fauna, or pink teeth and social gossip.
I said get out.
But please, Miss Frick, not about politics.
Get out. Flora and fauna.
Kind of hard fella to get rid of, ain't he?
I'll write an editorial that'll rock him right back on his heels. Him and everybody else in this town.
Oh, that a girl. What's the matter?
He's right. I can't write for sour apples. Everything comes out sounding like a high school composition.
Well, why don't you just hire an editor for a while until you kind of get the feel of things?
It's all I can do to pay your wages and Joe's. His hat. That's his hat. Take it to him, Rusty. Just like that. Don't straighten it out.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Mike Ward. You forgot your hat.
Well, I'm glad my head wasn't in it. That's quite a spitfire, that boss of yours.
Oh, she's a chip off the old block, if you knew her dad. Only he could write.
Now, tell me, Rusty, does she have to work?
All her dad left her was the paper and his good name.
And still she turned down my offer. That took a lot of courage.
Well, that's one thing Miss Lara doesn't lack. Well, she'll keep on fighting the way she sees it until there's no paper left.
You know, Rusty, what she really needs is some good He-Man copy. Now, you ought to be able to help her out.
Me?
Well, sure, you work for her father. You set up all his stuff. Some of it must have rubbed off.
I don't know. Rubbing off and doing is two different things.
Where did this come from?
What?
The lead article here. I didn't write this caption. Mine was the President Acts. This says political football.
Well,
And it's an entirely different editorial. Nothing I said at all.
You don't like it? Stop the press, Joe.
Okay, press stop.
Well, certainly doesn't pull any punches. It's the sort of stuff Dad would have written.
In your heart sore?
Sore. Bless you, you old pirate.
I feel like kiss you too, old pirate.
You just keep that press going.
You want to see me, Colonel?
The editorial in today's news. Have you read it?
Well, yeah, I've glanced at it.
I thought you said this girl couldn't write. Why, she could write rings around you.
Oh, well, I'd hardly say that, Colonel.
No, but I would. This stuff's got punch. That crack about family silver, that's hitting us right where we live.
Well, maybe it made her mad trying to buy her off. Went against her principles.
Principles, my foot! A man owes nothing to anybody in the world but himself. All he has to do is follow the dictates of his conscience. Just remember that.
Thanks, Colonel. I will remember that.
See that you do. Now go ahead and write a rebuttal for tomorrow's issue and see that you make it better than this. All I'm paying you.
Look, Colonel, anytime you're not satisfied with my work, you can have my resignation.
Oh, no, you don't. You're under contract. Now go on, get busy.
Folks, Colonel Orion Emmett, Nevada's silver-tongued orator. Big rally, folks. Emmett for senator. Free beer and free sandwiches. Come inside, folks. Seats are going fast. Get inside, all you folks. Right in this door, folks. Keep going right in there.
And I say to you, good people of Nevada, send me to Washington, and I will raise silver up from the doldrums. How? By reopening the mines and allowing our precious white metal to pour out from its bountiful source, free and unlimited, thus restoring our prosperity. And that, my friends, is a promise.
Like the other promises you made, Colonel?
Yeah, what about that? I have no idea what promises you are referring to.
If you read the news, you would.
I have never broken my word or betrayed a trust.
That ain't what the news says. It says you ought to know the meaning of free silver, the way you've lined your pockets with it.
Quiet, please. Let's have order.
Good morning.
Well, if it isn't my distinguished rival. I can't wait to read the Tribune's account of the rally last night. Was the Colonel pleased?
Well, if he were, I wouldn't be here to offer you 10,000 cash for the news.
10,000. He is getting scared.
Scared? Well, confidentially, with the election so close, the Colonel's panicky. By the way, how did you manage to dig up all that stuff you printed about him?
Oh, all you have to do is look at his record.
Well, it's certainly a side I hadn't looked at before.
Well, now that you've seen it, why do you continue working for him?
Well, I've learned a lot from the Colonel about principles and things. Besides, I'm under contract. Now, I have here a bill of sale all drawn up for $10,000.
Maybe you don't have any principles, but I have, and they're not for sale. Are you still here? Rusty, I want you to write me an article for the front page of tomorrow's issue about Colonel Emmett trying to muzzle the press.
Muzzle it?
Yes. He tried to buy us out. Doesn't want any paper in this town but his own mouthpiece. Come on. I want you to tell our readers so. And no punches pulled.
Uh-huh. I get you.
Come on, Rusty, write it.
Well, I'm trying to think of the right words to express myself.
Well, use the words you always do.
Well, this seems like one of those times I've run dry. I need some fresh air.
I need the copy.
Don't worry, you'll get it in plenty of time, I guarantee. Oh, Mike, I've been looking all over for you. I got to have some copy, quick.
Rusty, I already gave you the editorial for tomorrow.
Yes, but this is something special. The Colonel tried to buy the news, and Laura wants a piece for the front page.
Well, she's a fool.
What?
She's a fool. She should have sold out. I go to a lot of trouble to build the news up so it'll be a threat to the colonel, and then she turns down his deal. That $10,000 would have gotten her out of debt, would have put her on easy street.
And put the colonel into the United States Senate. Look, there's a campaign train leaving early tomorrow for Reno, full of bigwigs. This news has got to break before they leave.
Rusty, I cannot go on writing editorials for her the rest of my life.
You can't stop now, please, Mike.
Well, I suppose she wants to blast the colonel as an enemy of free press, trying to suppress the truth, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I've got a piece to do for my paper first.
Well, as long as I get it so I can set it up first thing in the morning.
All right. Okay, I'll slip it under the press room door on my way home tonight, about midnight. Well, Smokey Hogue. Thought you were still in jail.
I got out.
With a saw?
You don't need no saw if you got influence. I want to see the colonel.
Colonel's busy.
He's expecting me.
Oh? Well, his office is across the hall. You should have gone around the other way, but you can go through that door.
You fumbling idiot!
Colonel, I couldn't help it. He caught me coming out the window. We had a fight, then I busted loose and ran.
All right, then. You better get out of town as fast as you can. And if you ever try to tie me in with this, I'll see that you go back to jail and never get out.
Colonel, you got no...
All right, out the side door, quick, and keep going.
Staying kind of late, aren't you, Colonel?
Yes, I had some things to take care of. I heard the fire bell a few minutes ago. Where was the fire?
Right where you had that firebug started.
Where I what?
Now, look, don't play innocent with me. I caught Smokey Hogue right in the act.
That still doesn't prove I had anything to do with it.
Now, apparently he forgot to tell you. I saw him come in here early this evening.
Oh? You did?
Oh, that's pretty rough stuff, Colonel, burning out your opposition.
All right, then. When I fight to win.
Regardless of method, huh?
She had her chance to sell.
Why, you hypocritical old ghost. Tough luck, Rusty.
Well, Mike, at least you won't have to worry about writing any more editorials for the news.
Hey, wait a minute. The press room's made of brick, isn't it?
Sure.
You know, it just might still be all right. Why don't we go have a look?
Yeah.
I stay here. Much cooler.
Mike, let's get out of here. The bricks are sizzling hot. We'll fry.
Well, the type looks all right. So is the newsprint. The press looks all right, too. It's hot, but it looks like it'll work.
I'm sorry, Miss Laura.
Thanks, Joe. Where's Rusty?
He in press room with Mike.
Mike?
Come on, Rusty. Come on, let's go get Joe.
Well, you certainly got a lot of gall coming back here.
Look, I'm glad you're here. We're going to need everyone's help to do this.
Do what?
We'll get out the morning paper, air the scandal before the campaign special gets rolling. Now, I'm going to need some wet blankets, about 6, and some rags and gloves. And Joe, you and Rusty, see if you can get me some wash tubs full of water and bring them up here in a hurry.
Wait. What shenanigan are you talking about? Getting out the news after you just about burned it down.
I'm afraid you've got me confused with Smokey Hogue. The sheriff's already looking for him.
I saw you coming out of the building.
Miss Frick, a good reporter never goes by appearances. Now get me those blankets and some paper and pencil so I can write the copy.
We're perfectly capable of writing our own copy, thank you.
Oh, no, Miss Laura, we aren't.
What?
Well, you see, all the time you thought it was me, but it was...
You mean you've been writing the copy that he's been writing?
Well, I'm afraid so.
That's very funny.
Funny? Well, it's absolute... I've never been... Rusty, how could you do... How many blankets?
6.
6.
All right, boys, get going.
This is really what you'd call a red-hot edition.
It's not the best printing job in the world.
Yeah, but good enough to defeat Colonel Emmett. All right, Joe, run him off.
Yes, sir.
Mike, why did you write those editorials?
Well, I didn't have anything else to do with my spare moments. No girl to take out.
Why, Mike?
Well, first of all, because I felt sorry for you. You know, you are a terrible writer. And then because I discovered the Colonel really needed exposing. And finally...
Finally?
Well, finally because I happen to be in love with you.
Look me in the eyes and say that.
Well, I love you, Laura.
Is this a proposal?
Well, I'll get the ring tomorrow morning.
A gold ring.
Is there anything else?
There certainly is.
Well, the moral of this story, as Colonel Emmett learned when the election returns came in, was you can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the... Well, you know the rest. Oh, yes, there's another moral to this story. Always read both sides of the news.
plan to settle in the West for good, Miss Beringer?
Well, I don't know, Lieutenant. I just came out for a visit, really.
Well, it's not like it used to be out here. It's peaceful now. Nothing ever happens. The Indians have lost all their spirit.
Well, that must be a relief.
Perhaps it is, from a civilian point of view. But I am a fighting man, and this doing nothing bores me stiff.
That's her, Jim. Elsie Beringer. She's Mrs. Beringer's niece.
From Maryland. She sure is a pretty little thing, isn't she? You boys talked to her yet?
Well, haven't I tried to?
As soon as we was introduced, though, the United States Cavalry took over. Lieutenant Harper?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, something got to be done about that boy. You can't pry him away from her. Well, what it takes is a little finesse. Now, you boys are good, solid citizens, and the state of Nevada needs more men like you. But there's just one thing you ain't got. Finesse.
For a soldier, violence is a natural part of life. Something he hardly thinks about. But if I could tell you about some of the battles fought with Indians right here, it'd be enough to make your hair stand on end.
Do you mean battles that you fought in?
Oh, no, I haven't taken part in any campaigns myself. That is, personally, but then perhaps it's not over yet. I mean, I may still have a chance, well, at least one chance to prove myself in combat.
Well, now, let's see if I can figure out what you two are talking about. Indian fighting?
Well, how did you know?
Well, if the cavalry fought the Indians as much as the lieutenant here talks about it, there wouldn't be an Indian alive around here. Maybe a couple across the border.
You'll have to excuse Campbell, Miss Beringer. He likes to think of himself as one of our local humorists.
Lieutenant, now why don't you pussyfoot around and look behind the bushes and trees for some hostile savages? Did I tell you you have the prettiest green eyes I've ever seen in my whole life?
Campbell.
What?
Harper? Yes, sir.
Time we were leaving, Lieutenant.
So early, sir?
It's nearly 6 o'clock, and it's a 10-mile ride back to the fort.
And we don't want any of our soldier boys out after dark, do we, Lieutenant?
Sir, I'd like permission to stay a while. I'll ride back alone.
It's your privilege. Evening, ma'am. Jim.
Major? Now, as I was saying about your green eyes...
Mr. Campbell, if you don't mind.
Will you drink some punch? Now, quit messing around. Did you see him run?
I see him. I heard him. I bet he'll be running for a week. Hey, where's Ham?
Ham? Hey, Ham! What happened to you?
I got the laughing so hard I fell off my horse.
What's the matter? Did you lose him?
I reckon we scared him too. Hey, Jim, what do you suppose that lieutenant's gonna say when he gets back to the fort?
Over the gate! Indians! Make free! Where's the major? Major! Major! We gotta stop them. They came after me, sir.
Now, calm down, Lieutenant.
They came after me, sir!
At ease. Now, tell me what happened.
I was riding home, sir, and I was attacked by a band of Indians. Yes, sir, I heard their war cries. They came after me. They were shooting me. I just barely escaped with my life, sir.
How many were there?
Well, there was a whole bunch of them, sir. There must have been at least 12. No, sir, there was more than that. There was more like 17. Yes, sir, there were 17 Indians, sir.
Lieutenant, are you sure they were Indians? You didn't make some kind of a mistake.
No, sir, I'm positive.
Sergeant, on a patrol. We better go see what's out there.
Oh, no, sir, I'd like to go with you, sir.
At ease. You get some rest. You've had enough action for one evening.
Yes, sir, but this might be my chance to prove myself in combat.
I said at ease.
Yes, sir.
A couple of you men, take Lieutenant Harper to his quarters. He seems to have fainted.
Hey, wait. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, Miss Behringer, Miss Behringer, may I call you Elsie? And she'll say, why, sure, Jim. And I'll say, Miss Elsie, you're undoubtedly the prettiest little gal that ever came out to this country. And she'll say, oh, gee.
And you figure we really scared him good enough to keep him away for good?
Well, let me put it this way. Even if he goes to see her, he's not going to stick around after sundown. And a man has to do all his courting in the daytime. Ain't going to be much of a rhyme.
Oh! Hold it right there, whoever you are.
Oh, Major, have them put their guns down. It's just us.
Secure arms. What are you men doing out here?
Well, we just on our way home from the party, Major.
What do you mean? The road you should be on is over 5 miles from here. And you, Ham, where's your horse?
My horse?
You heard me. Where is it?
Well,
It was stolen, Major.
Who stole it?
Indians?
Indians?
That's right. They attacked us and took Ham's horse, and we were looking for it. That's how we got so far out of our way, and we haven't found hide nor hair of those Indians since.
Are you sure it was Indians?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sorry to hear that. Real sorry.
Sorry?
Lieutenant Harper said he was attacked by Indians tonight, too. I'd been hoping he made a mistake, but evidently he didn't. It looks like we're in for an uprising. You men better go on home. It's not safe out here. Let's get back to the fort, men. There's a lot to be done. Forward!
Oh, I don't think we should have told him that, Jim.
Well, I had to tell him something.
boy, we better do something. I mean, he thinks there's an uprising. You heard it.
Oh, it'll blow over.
No, I think Ham's right. Look, we started this, and now we've got to stop it before it turns into real trouble.
Oh, don't get upset. We'll ride over to the fort tomorrow and get things calmed down. They'll probably have forgotten all about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And this is the Indian camp. If we can take a patrol
Major.
into this terrain.
I was wondering if we could have a little talk with you.
The Major and I are working on important military preparations. We can't waste time talking with civilians, Mr. Campbell.
Make it brief, Campbell. What is it?
Well, Major, we were just thinking about those Indian attacks last night, and, well, we were just wondering if there couldn't have been a little mistake.
Mistake?
Oh, but it were awful dark out there, Major.
Yeah, Major, a man could hardly see anything out there.
That's right. It could have been Indians or anything else out there in all that dark.
Are you trying to tell me that you've decided now that you weren't attacked by Indians?
I wouldn't listen to them, sir. It could be some sort of trick.
It better not be. Now, were you attacked by Indians or weren't you? And if you weren't, what happened to Ham's horse? And what were the three of you doing out there?
Well, it was just like we said it was. We just wanted to make sure there wasn't some sort of mistake. You know, we wouldn't want an Indian war to break out or anything like that.
Maybe you can't face the facts, Mr. Campbell, but I can. Now, I was attacked by a band of screaming Indians last night, and there's no question about that. And now there's going to be some shooting around here, and I intend to be right in the thick of it. And maybe that's what you're so afraid of. That I will come out of this a hero.
Major, now those Indians have been peaceful for years. They wouldn't go on a warpath now.
I can't ignore the facts, Jim. But don't worry. We aren't going to take any military action until we have more information about what they're up to.
Well, that's a very sensible attitude, Major. I told you there wasn't nothing to worry about.
Major? Major! I thought you'd want to know. I just talked to two sheep herders who was down by the Indian camp.
How does it look?
Looks mighty bad. Braves is all painted up doing their war dances. They said you could hear the drums a half mile away. No question about it. Them Redskins is on the warpath.
Oh, no, that couldn't be.
Now, are you satisfied, Mr. Campbell?
West gate's open.
Why you come here?
We came in peace, Chief. We just want to have a little talk.
Talk.
Well, the boys and I, we were just wondering if it's true about you and your braves planning on making war against a white man.
White man make war against us.
Oh, no, they want peace.
White man's lies. First you make lies, then you ready to make war. I know what happened. Say we steal horse from that one. Say we chase young lieutenant. Today you send for more men to make war against me. Now my braves are angry. Want to go on warpath.
What if we said we made a mistake?
You take back lies?
Well, we'd say we made a mistake about your brave stealing Ham's horse.
That's more better.
Well, then I guess everything's all right.
No. Still other lie. Say we chase young lieutenant.
We'll say that was a mistake, too.
No. Young soldier, he make lie. You bring him here.
Well, now, I don't think we can do that.
Then we go on warpath.
No, wait. Isn't there another way?
No other way.
No other way.
No, you bring young lieutenant here. Take back lies before all my braves. Then we smoke peace pipe. Otherwise, we have not forgotten how to make war.
Hey, maybe we could kidnap him. Oh, that's all we have to do is kidnap an army officer. He'd never admit he was wrong anyhow. He's just dying for a chance to get into some action.
Even if we told Harper the truth, he wouldn't believe it. We'd just get him away from the major. Maybe we could talk some sense into him.
Hey, what's that down there? Cavalry patrol.
Maybe Harper's with him. Maybe this is our chance.
Campbell, what are you doing here?
I thought we warned you to stay out of this, Mr. Campbell.
You just come from the Indian camp?
We were down there trying to make peace with the Indians.
The peace? But what are you trying to do to me?
I'm trying to save your hide, Harper. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to save all our hides. Major, the chief would like to have a little powwow with Lieutenant Harper here.
Does he want to apologize for the attack on me last night?
Well, yeah, something like that. Now, come on down to the camp and let's have a talk with him.
No, sir. I'm accepting no apologies. I want satisfaction.
Lieutenant Harper, I won't order you to go with him. But remember, this is not a duel. It's an Indian war, and a lot of lies may be involved.
You're not afraid to go down that camp, huh? Are you, Harper?
Of course. I'm not afraid. Sir, I should like permission to volunteer for this mission.
Campbell, remember, no tricks. We'll be within earshot.
Oh, now, Major. Now, you know you can rely on us.
What are we stopping for?
We're going to have a little talk.
Oh, no.
Oh, now, just hold on.
What's the meaning of this?
Harper, I'm going to confess to you. We're not going down there and have the Indians apologize to us. We're going down there and apologize to them.
For what?
Accusing them of hostile actions. Like chasing you home the other night after the party.
Oh, no, not again. Now, listen here. I'm an officer of the United States Cavalry. If I say they were Indians, they were Indians.
No.
Well, how can you say they weren't?
Well, it's easy. Because we were the Indians.
You?
That's right. We put on disguises, and we made a lot of noise, shot our guns up in the air. Ham here, he had to fall off his horse and lose it. That's why we had to make up that story to the major. What started out as a little joke, it sort of got out of hand.
You don't really expect me to fall for a silly ruse like that.
Well, you fell for it.
You not only fell for it, you ran for it.
I see. Trying to make a fool of me, aren't you?
Well,
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Campbell? You'd like to tell Elsie that I ran away from 3 ignorant cowboys dressed in shabby disguises. Well, it will not work. If I said they were Indians, I still say they were Indians.
And I swear to you, it was us. Now, look, Harper, there are real Indians down there in that camp, and there's going to be a lot of trouble if we don't go down there and straighten it out.
It won't work, Campbell.
You know you are pig-headed. That's one thing you are, is pig-headed. It was so dark out last night, how could you tell what you saw?
I know what I heard. A dozen Indians at least. And I shall never forget the sound of their savage screaming as long as I live. Now, you can't tell me the 3 of you made all that noise.
Well, I don't have to tell you. I can prove it to you. Ham, the lieutenant here doesn't believe we can sound like a dozen Indians. How is your voice? Fine.
All right.
You believe it?
I believe you. Now, we've got to do something because there's going to be a war.
Those were war cries. They must have been ambushed. Bugler, sound the charge.
Cavalry! They attack us! King! Espone! Ataya! We gotta do something. Stop, Major! Major, you don't have to go! Major, you don't have to go! No, Major, you don't have to go! Let's go! They attack us! Major! Major! Major!
What happened? They try to ambush you?
No, sir. Let's go! They attack us!
They're not attacking you, and they're not about to.
The lieutenant want to make peace?
I have a feeling the lieutenant's about to become the most peaceful man in the United States Cavalry.
What was that noise I heard?
Noise, sir?
Horrible screaming and yelling. Enough to make a man's blood run cold.
Well, I can't imagine what that was, sir. You gentlemen?
Beats me.
Well, it could have been a bunch of screaming cowboys out there somewhere, Major.
Oh, sheep herders, maybe.
I don't know. Sounded like war cries to me.
Oh, well, sir, that just proves how easy it would be to make a mistake on a thing like this, and, well, how tragic it might be if some innocent lives were lost as a result of it.
Lieutenant, have you decided that you made a mistake?
No, sir, not at all. Well, I thought maybe it was best if I just forgot the whole incident. Sir, I think maybe I'd better go down to their camp and talk with them. Campbell says they want some sort of an apology, and, well, that's ridiculous, I know, but I think maybe we ought to do everything we can to preserve the peace and to, satisfy their simple, primitive pride.
Come, Nika!
You know, Major Breen would certainly be angry if he found out the 3 of you started all of this. And, you certainly couldn't get in trouble with the law about it. I mean, staging a fake Indian raid, that's a very serious offense.
Harper, you thinking about turning us in?
Well, to be perfectly frank with you, I'd just as soon the truth didn't get out about this. I mean, you know, if it were told in a distorted way, it would make me appear...
foolish.
No, it's...
Stupid.
No, I'm saying that, a thing like this could do a great deal of damage to an officer's reputation. I mean, it could ruin his whole career.
Well, I'd be very happy to forget about the whole thing if, Lieutenant, what are you doing here?
The same thing you are, it would appear. I've come to pay a call on Miss Berringer.
Well, Did you realize it's almost sundown?
Now, that doesn't worry me, Mr. Campbell.
No.
No, you see, I don't believe I have anything to fear from our red brothers. And I'm sure I have nothing to fear from you. Please, go ahead. Enough.
Well, how do you do, Mr. Campbell? Lieutenant Harper.
Miss Berringer?
I heard about your adventures with the Indians, Lieutenant. Must have been quite exciting for you.
It was nothing.
Well, maybe it didn't mean anything to you. But in a way, I'm glad it happened. It's made me realize the truth of what you said, about how violent a soldier's life is. I'd never been socially acquainted with professional military men before, and now that I know what horrid existences they lead, well, I'm sure I never will be again. I hope I make myself clear.
Miss Berringer?
Good day, Lieutenant.
Miss Berringer, may I compliment you on your good judgment? I would have hated to see a fine lady like yourself get involved with one of those roughneck soldiers. Could I suggest that maybe you might find yourself a nice gentleman civilian to settle down with?
Well, I intend to do just that.
That's fine.
But it most certainly won't be here. Well, I've never heard of such a place. Indians here, cavalry there. You may look forward to spending your life in this country, but I certainly don't. Now, there's a train leaving for the east tomorrow, and I plan to be on it.
Oh.
Good day, Mr. Campbell.
Oh, Miss Berringer, maybe you could just stay around for a few nights.
In the Mother Lode country back in the gold rush days, very few small towns were lucky enough to have a doctor. In emergencies, anyone who could substitute was in demand, like the young druggist in the mining camp of Gold Run, who found himself face to face with prescription slow death.
Professor Peacock! Professor Peacock! I've got to talk to you. Please, Professor, open the door. Can I help you? It's my little boy.
Yes. What is it, madam? Why do you awaken me at this hour?
It's my little boy. I gave him some of your medicine for his cold, and now he's worse.
Worse? Are you insinuating my product is injurious to the human system?
He wasn't like this before.
The beneficial qualities of Professor Peacock's miracle compound are a matter of record. However, I will not quibble. If you are not satisfied, I will gladly return your money. Now, good night, madam.
I didn't want my money back. I just wanted him to help my little boy. Well, if I were you, I'd get him to a doctor. The doctor's away in Auburn. Well, isn't there anyone in town who can help in an emergency? Well, we usually go to Mr. Gates, the druggist. Well, come on, let's go get him. Mr. Gates! Open up, Mr. Gates. It's an emergency.
Yes? Miss Baker. Well, what's the matter with Timmy?
I don't know. I'm afraid he's dying.
Let me take him. How long has he been this way?
Well, ever since I gave him this medicine.
Professor Peacock's miracle compound. Did you give him all this?
It took that much to make him stop coughing.
A lot of alcohol in it, but it shouldn't have that effect on him.
Well, maybe the medicine didn't have anything to do with it. I'm Maggie Evans. I work with Professor Peacock.
Well, that explains why you'd say that.
Well, it could be true, couldn't it?
It could be, but hardly probable. Do you happen to know what's in here?
No, the professor keeps that a pretty carefully guarded secret.
Those fellows usually do. Miss Baker, give him a whiff of this ammonia every few minutes. I'll try to analyze this stuff and see if I can come up with an antidote.
Is that the alcohol burning?
Yes. I'll evaporate the rest and test the residue.
There's some brown stuff left.
When I add this, it should turn blood red.
It is blood red.
Some bichloride of mercury. Just as I suspected.
What?
Opium.
Well, good morning, Sampson.
Morning.
Are you awake, Princess? Time to get up. Princess?
She's not there.
Well, how do you know?
I left her at Mrs. Baker's, helping to care for the little boy your miracle compound almost killed last night.
What is this nonsense? Who are you?
My name is Justin Gates. I own the Gold Run Pharmacy.
Oh, I see. Beginning to feel the pinch of competition, huh? And trying to start a little trouble. Well, don't worry, young man. We'll be moving on in a few days.
You're moving along today. I can't control what you do in other places. But you're not selling any more of that poison in this town.
Poison?
Opium.
I assume you know there's not enough opium in my product to do any harm.
There was enough to put little Jimmy Baker into a stupor that lasted all night. If his mother had given him any more of it, he never would have come to.
But he's all right this morning?
No thanks to you. Now get your outfit and get out of here.
I resent your attitude, sir. We don't threaten anyone, and we don't want anyone threatening us. Do we, Sampson?
Well, I can't go around arresting people for something that might have happened.
Opium is dangerous. It's a narcotic.
Doesn't matter if it is or it ain't. There ain't no law in the statute books that says what you can and can't put in medicine. Now, if I was you, I wouldn't tangle with them again. Morning.
Morning, Sheriff.
How's Jimmy?
Our children are amazing. The way he was running around when I left his house, you'd never think there'd ever been anything wrong with him. What happened to you?
I told the professor to get out of town. Neither he nor Sampson cared for the idea.
Well, personally, I don't care what the professor does. I'm quitting, and I'm going over right now to tell him so.
No, don't quit.
Don't quit?
Not yet. You're the professor's star attraction. I want a big crowd at today's show.
Princess Claudia. Our show will continue in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I want to pause and explain how you too can attain the radiant vitality and the physical perfection of these two young people. Here is your answer, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Peacock's Miracle Compound. I am asking $1. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one paltry dollar for this key to a richer and fuller life.
I'll take a bottle.
Well, thank you, sir. And here you are.
Just a minute.
Before you buy any of this so-called medicine, there's something you ought to know.
Oh, now, one moment, Samson. In this glorious country of ours, every man has a right to be heard, whether you agree with him or not. Proceed, sir.
I intend to. Folks, last night, little Jimmy Baker almost died from an overdose of this compound. He would have died if I hadn't analyzed the ingredients and given him emergency treatment. Do you know what this concoction contains? A drug as dangerous and deadly as any poison. It's opium. Now, if that's the kind of richer, fuller life you want, why, go ahead. Otherwise, you'll run this faker out of town.
Ladies and gentlemen, one moment, please. The young man speaks impressively. But I assure you, friends, my miracle compound contains such a minute quantity of the ingredient mentioned, it is absolutely harmless to both man and beast.
It wasn't harmless to Jimmy Baker.
I was coming to that, sir. What was the matter with the little boy that he required your emergency treatment?
You know what was wrong with him. He was in a coma.
In other words, a deep sleep.
That's right.
Are you aware, sir, that sleep is one of nature's great healers?
Not the kind he was in.
And how is the little boy this morning?
Fortunately, he's all right.
Only all right? I understood his cold was almost cured.
Well, you can't take credit for that.
Well, now, suppose we allow these good people to decide. My friends, yesterday little Jimmy Baker had a bad cold. Today, thanks to the sleep-inducing qualities of my miracle compound, and in spite of the interference of this purveyor of powders and pills, he is almost completely recovered. Now I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, who deserves the credit?
You do, Professor. He's got you there, Justin.
I see others of you down there who yesterday bought a bottle of my so-called poison. Tell me, friends, did any of you happen to die last night?
If he wasn't good with words, he wouldn't be in this kind of business. I tell you, you've got to listen to me.
I believe we've listened to you long enough, young man. I sell an honest product. And with the kind permission of these good people, I will continue to sell it. Now, if you will kindly leave the platform, we will continue with the show.
Come on, Justin. Let's get on with the show.
I'm staying right here till I make you folks understand.
Oh, no, Samson. Sheriff, this man is trespassing upon my property. Will you remove him, please?
You better get off of that, Justin. Come on down.
Instead of running me off, why don't you run him off?
Well, now, we went through all of that this morning. You got no business up there if you don't want you. Come on down.
And now we will proceed with our entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, I have here in my hand $500, which I will gladly present to the first man who can best Samson in a one-fall wrestling match. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me correctly. $500 to the first man who can pin Samson's mighty shoulders to the ground. Now, who wants to try? This may be your golden opportunity to win $500. Well, now, what about you, sir? And you, sir? Now, what do you say? Well, you look like a likely challenger if I ever saw one. What are you going to say?
Give it a try, Jed.
Go ahead.
Come on, boy.
Well, I'll make a try at it.
Oh, splendid. Ladies and gentlemen, Samson not only trains on my miracle compound, but he also takes a drink of it before every bout for the instantaneous vigor and strength that it imparts. Well, here you are, Samson. Now, don't forget, take a good big drink. Now, step up, Jed. Gentlemen, don't forget, no biting, no gouging. Other than that, no holds barred. Ready? Go! Come on, Jed! Come on, Jed! There you got him, Jed! Go on, hit him! Hit him! Come on! What's the matter, Jed? Come on, Jed. You can do better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, the mighty Samson. Thank you. My, that was a splendid effort. Now, if you and the other good people will return with me to the platform, I will see to it that your valiant efforts are properly rewarded. I meant no exaggerated praise for this magic. It will not go.
Jed never had a chance. Samson was just playing with him. Say, if the professor's medicine puts people to sleep, how come Samson can drink it and show no ill effects?
I've been thinking about that myself. Maybe I can give you an answer at his next show. Oh, hello.
You got anything to cure a headache?
Well, at least I have one convert anyway.
I'm sorry you couldn't get the people to listen.
I should have known better. My father used to say that telling somebody something for his own good is like pouring sand on a rat hole. Here. Guaranteed to cure your headache, not a darn thing more.
Thank you.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
No.
How did you happen to become the Princess Nadia?
Well, the name was the professor's idea. Eating regularly was mine. Until I found out about the professor, I thought it was better than working in a dance hall or a saloon.
Have you quit yet?
No. The professor went with some friends to have a drink right after the show. I didn't get a chance to talk to him.
What time is the next show?
About an hour.
I'd appreciate your staying for it.
Justin, you're not going to try to talk to that crowd again?
No, no. It's going to take more than talk to make them realize the danger.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again I have in my hands $500, which I will gladly pay to any man who can defeat the mighty Samson in a one-fall wrestling match. Speak up, gentlemen. Who would it be? A chance to win $500 in good American money. Who will wrestle Samson? Who can defeat the mighty Samson?
I will.
If you go loco, he'll bust you to bits.
Well, if it isn't the young druggist, I must confess I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping it would be someone who could give Samson a real workout. But I said anyone, and I'm a man that keeps his word. If you will direct your attention over to the wrestling arena, ladies and gentlemen.
Just a minute. Professor, let's make this really interesting. My drugstore against your whole outfit.
Your store against my outfit?
That's right.
Justin, for Pete's sakes!
Well?
I accept your wages, sir. Sheriff, you heard the terms.
Back out while you can.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a little late to back out now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you please. Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, Samson will take a drink of my miracle compound before the bout. Here you are, Samson.
Not that bottle, Professor. Suppose you let Samson drink some of the stuff you sell.
Are you accusing me of trickery, sir?
I am.
Well, upon my word.
Princess, if you please. Is that all you're going to drink?
Why, he doesn't even need that much to win this bout.
I want him to have every advantage. Drink plenty. No more than that. Drink the whole bottle.
What's it gonna do to me?
Why, it's going to put you to sleep like you never slept before. You'd better finish him off fast. He's stalling until that medicine takes effect and you get sleepy. Come on now, hurry it up. How do you feel? Are you getting sleepy?
Not yet.
You're keeping these good people waiting. No gouging, no biting. Other than that, no holds barred. Go.
That's the end of Professor Peacock's miracle compound.
Well, now that you own the outfit, Justin, what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to put in a stock of legitimate drugs and medicines and cover the towns where they don't have drugstores.
Well, what about your shop in town?
Well, I thought I'd get a friend to look after it while I'm on my trips.
Oh,
You're the friend I had in mind.
So Justin Gates established a route which took him through most of the mining camps and towns of the area, bringing to the sick and weary reliable drugs that were literally worth their weight in gold.